overboard. I will never forget. We've gone overboard, and that really got to me. And I said, girl, I need to do something about it.
And what motivated you to do something about it? Why did you decide at this point, I have to? Was it the lady? Was it a lot of things?
Yeah.
You just quickly, briefly tell us.
A lot of things put together, but first and foremost, I wanted to lose it for my hubby, because I know that he's a smart guy, he's good looking, and I don't want to go around with him looking like, you know, like his aunts. No, aunts.
Grandma.
Okay, fine, thank you. So that's
a great grandma.
That's number one.
Have a great grandma.
No, that's number one. So I wanted to do it for my spouse, because the truth of the matter is, take it or leave it, I'm married and I have to look good. Secondly, I was not comfortable with how I was breathing, and with the fact that I was having difficulty moving around. You know, I wasn't really sporty anymore. I remember I was skinny, you know, before I got married. So I was bothered for my health, I was bothered for my hobby, so and I wanted to look good for me, you know. And then fourthly, if I can say that, then the lady who said that I've gone overboard, and the truth of the matter is, she's older than me, and she looks really fabulous, and she was very disciplined with food. Because there was a time we hosted this particular lady, and she was very picky with her food, and she really challenged me. That's the truth. She really challenged me. And then at that particular time, I was going to be 40. I also wanted to look fabulous on my 40th. I wanted to wear the sexy, nice, fabulous dress. And I wanted people to tell me, you look younger than your age, you look younger than your age, which I get a lot these days. And when I get it, people were like, don't say you're 40. What? Shut up, that's not true. It makes me feel good, you know. So all of these things put together, you know, really made me want to shed off the weight.
Well, this is a great testimony, and I love it. I'm excited, and I hope you inspire a lot of fat men and women out there. Right. Now tell me, I don't know how simple I can say this. Tell me the stages. What did you go through to actually reduce this fatness? It must be difficult. I cannot imagine somebody reducing from size 50 to the size you are 12 now, right? You 14, 12, you fluctuate. Okay, yeah. Okay, tell me the process. What the process? What did you do? What was going on? Were you dieting? Were you juggling? Tell me a lot of things. And also, you must have hit a point of depression.
Not really depressed, like badly. But the good news as well is that I brought a lot of people into like my how can I say, my carcass. There's a certain lady.
Repeat that. What was that?
There's a certain lady who lost weight because I inspired her. And she used to go jogging with me every morning, you know, in Nairobi City. So that really makes sense. So I inspired a lot of people when they saw my weight loss experience. So my losing weight is kind of like, it's gradual. But it started off on the basis of determination, the process. Yeah, I want to tell them some. It starts from determination, this strong will that I want to do it, I can do it. Because if you're not determined, honestly, you're gonna lose track. Because it's not easy, and it's even right now there are things I don't eat. Right now, I sacrifice a lot. And if you're not determined, if you're not disciplined, you know, I used to call it, I think, 4 Ds. Determination, discipline, decision, and something. I can't remember right now. But remember, determination, decision, and discipline. So that's it. So I started by cutting off my portion, because I can eat large. I used to eat like for 4.
I'm not laughing.
Honestly, some people right now, they eat like for 5. Come on, it's just you. You need to be disciplined. Honestly, you need to take off your eyes, you know, away from the food. You need to say, look, I can do this. So I cut down my portion, I cut down my calories, the oily food, the fatty food, drastically. So when I have gathered a little bit of energy so I can move. Because if you are so fat, you can't even move. You are literally mobile, you know. So I started by cutting off my portion, the calories. So when I felt a little bit light, I introduced jogging. So every morning I used to jog, and I would not really jogging like brisk walk. Just walk fastly, and then then all of a sudden I started noticing that I'm a little lighter. And so the lighter I get, the more I increase my pace. So like right now, I like sprint, I run. And people will be like, when they see me on the street, like, go mama, go girl, good girl, you know. I get a lot of, jeering and cheering, which makes me feel good. So basically, it's about cutting down your portion, being disciplined with your food, because it's basically food. Okay, some is generic, they kind of inherited, big bodies, but it's still not an excuse. You can lose it. Anyone can lose it.
And
So
what about the things that you eat? In African culture, it has to be pounded yam, amala, all these carbohydrates and all that. You understand? Did you do anything about it? Were you going for vegetables?
Yes, that's the point. You need to cut down a lot on your starch. Anyways, I was in an environment where I wasn't getting to eat all of that a lot, so but I was paying more attention to vegetable and fruits. Do you understand? So when I'm even taking my starchy food like rice, I put a lot of carrots and fruits and vegetable. So even if you have to do starch, because I know especially in this part of the world, starchy food are unavoidable. You just must eat it, but eat it in an healthy way. Make it a little portion and put a lot of vegetables to accompany it. I cut down on red meat. At some point, even now, I hardly eat red meat. I do not take evaporated milk or powdered milk. I take my black tea. I take my tea black. I don't take sodas. I cut down on my sugar intake. I cut down on my starchy intake. I watch what I eat.
Okay.
I don't eat, I eat deliberately.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're going to be rounding up now because it's an amazing experience and inspiring one as well to see you, reducing from size 50 to 12. Incredible journey. But this journey, how long did this journey actually take you? Can you even remember? If you say, for example, if you are going from here to Victoria Island, you must know how long the journey is going to be, how long it's going to take you. Did you have a record? Did you have a diary? Oh, this is my 5th day, like somebody who's in the prison. They always mark it on the wall. This is how long I've been here. How long will you say this journey took you?
For me, I had the time frame, because remember I told you I was going to be.
You actually time yourself that by by December I'm going to be size 12.
And I did it.
Are you lying?
And I'm not lying, honestly. I'm serious. I had the time frame and I did not default. I had the time frame. So they can actually put a time on it. Because if you put a time on it, it will propel you not to give up. And even when you feel like giving up, please don't give up. Do it again.
So how long did it take you?
1 year. Yeah.
A year you reduced from 50. What about health hazard? Was there any health hazard?
Yes, I was.
Health experience?
True, yes. I was almost having ulcer because I really went overboard. So I would tell people not to be so hard on themselves. You can give yourself like 2 years or For me, I was hard on I was almost having ulcer, but thank God, I didn't have it. So set realistic goals and let your time frame be realistic, I would say. So just give it like a year, maybe 2 years. But remember, it's a lifetime. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So you can't say I'm done, I've reached my target, and then you go back to your old lifestyle. You're gonna gain the fight back.
I'm sorry, we're running out of time now, so we're going to hit everything sharply. So it's gonna be short answers. So keep it short and simple. Right. So what would you like to advise all the big women and big men out there on weight loss?
However you are pretty, you are fabulous, okay, but you can be prettier and you can be healthier, because this excess fat, I had a friend who died of obesity. Actually, honestly, he died. You don't want to die, in the prime of your year. So if you're not doing it for the beauty, you can do it for your health, for health reasons, okay? You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it for you. You can do it for your spouse. You can do it for your kids. And remember, life is short, so live it well. Be determined, like I said, determination, discipline, decision. Set realistic goal. Watch what you eat. Please watch what you eat. Eat healthy. Don't eat poison. Some people put poison on their food plate. Are you excited about it? Don't eat junk. Eat healthy. Your life is precious. Don't lose it.
Some men out there, some husbands out there, they like it fat. What will you say to them? They like their wife fat or girlfriend. Because they always say, oh, I like it a little bit of flesh to hold.
You get a little bit. I'm fleshy. I'm not skinny. A little bit of flesh doesn't mean obese. You can have a little bit. Of course, every person wants a little bit of flesh in the right places, coffee, yeah, but not obese. Not a size 50. Come on. No,
Is it not part of African culture to be big?
it is, okay, but you don't have to live culturally, because you have your own life to live. You can set.
But we are Africans now.
Doesn't matter. I'm African, so what? But I have my life to live. That's what I'm telling you. I live for me. So it doesn't matter if people think fat girls are. Live for yourself. You can live for you can do it. You can lose that weight. Trust me. You feel more confident. You feel more comfortable. You feel prettier.
What about if some people criticize you that, oh, you are copying Western culture? How do you respond to that? And that's going to be my final question.
I respond to that by saying, I'm pretty, I'm fabulous, and that's all that matters.
And you're not Western.